Princess Catherine attended the service of remembrance at the National Memorial Arboretum this morning, marking the first time she has attended the service. The future Queen stood silent, deep in thought, as she joined veterans honoring the war dead in Staffordshire on Armistice Day. Dressed in a somber black coat adorned with 2 poppies and a striking black hat, she embodied quiet dignity amid the autumn chill, her presence a beacon of compassion for veterans, families, and the wider public. The Princess of Wales, whose long brown hair was swept back in a low bun and who wore 2 poppies pinned to her black coat, cut a solemn figure as those gathered paused to reflect on Britain's war heroes. This touching tribute not only honored those who made the ultimate sacrifice but also wove together threads of history, poetry, and enduring human bonds. The ceremony unfolded at the Armed Forces Memorial, a striking structure dedicated to over 16,000 service personnel who have lost their lives since the end of World War II. Catherine's handwritten note attached to her wreath read simply yet profoundly, "In memory of those who made the ultimate sacrifice, we will remember them." Catherine bowed her head as the crowd prayed for those who had been affected by conflict, including members of the armed forces and civilians. Catherine. As the 2-minute silence enveloped the Arboretum, the weight of remembrance was palpable, echoing the very origins of Armistice Day, which commemorates the armistice signed on November 11, 1918, at Compiègne, France, signaling the end of hostilities in World War I. Traditions like the 2-minute silence, first observed at Buckingham Palace in 1919, and the wearing of red poppies, symbolizing the blood-soaked fields of Flanders, remain central. Queen Camilla joined the Poppies to Paddington initiative, laying a wreath after traveling by train from Chippenham to London, a tradition born during the 2020 COVID lockdown to remember the fallen amid isolation. The Prince of Wales contributed a video message to the Royal British Legion's virtual Remembrance Assembly for young people, featuring music, art, and veteran testimonies to instill values of resilience and responsibility. After the service, Catherine spent time with veterans like Johnny Hayes, a 23-year Bosnia veteran, and the family of squadron leader Mark Long, who perished in a Spitfire crash earlier in the year. Meeting his widow Beth and daughters Scarlett and Sophie, she offered words of comfort, her empathy evident. Such moments remind us that remembrance is not abstract, it's about the living honoring the lost through acts of connection. The princess also met with recent veterans and a group of Second World War veterans before spending time with a group of secondary school students from military families, whose parents are currently on deployment, to reflect on the often unseen but important contributions of service families.